Today we're in West Lulworth in Dorset. We're going to walk down towards Lulworth Cove, Durdle Door and make it around. We're parked just at the side of the church on the road, and we're going to just turn left now through the village so we can have a look, heading along West Road. Let's see what we can find. So walk to the end of West Road and then turn left up the village. We're heading towards the pub now. Just head up through the village till you see the pub on the left hand side. Just opposite the pub you'll see School Lane and sign for the youth hostel. So we turn right there. Just head forward, and when you see the post box and the T sign in the distance, look to your right hand side and you'll see some steps in the footpath sign. We turn right there. We're heading towards Lulworth Cove now. Walk to the top of the steps and then turn right along the tiny track that's just above the houses. Just keep following the track. With a few houses on your left hand side, but the bulk of them are down below. As we walk along we can see the church and churchyard. That's where we're parked. Walk to the end of the track and then turn left slightly uphill. We're looking for a right turn in a minute. Walk forward 100 feet. On your right hand side we go through the gate. You'll see the signpost in front of you saying Lulworth Cove. So we're heading forward uphill. Hedge line on our right hand side. We can hear the army guns going off on our left. Right now we've got some height. Let's just give you a look at this countryside. And on the right hand side of your picture now, you've got West Lulworth. As we walk along, we look to our right hand side, there's a horde of people going up there, look. Let's take the zoom off, see where they're going. So as you can see there down on the left hand side of your picture, it looks like they've a fair climb ahead of them. And so have we, as soon as we get on that path. We keep walking on round the hill, and just down below us we get our first view of Lulworth Cove. We're going to go down and have a look in a minute. I've finished now. Hold on, I've finished now. Thank you. As the cove comes into view, look to your right hand side, down below you. You'll see a gate, and that'll take you down to the car parks and the toilets and Lulworth Cove itself. We head forward down the slope through the woods. As we walk down the path, it's brought us out to Lulworth Cove here, look. We're going to go down then up them steps to the viewing point at the other side, and then maybe take some decent shots of the cove when we get a bit more height. Part of the path is slightly blocked off so you can't get right round the end, but it's still beautiful here, look. Lulworth Cove, Dorset. We'll press on a bit further, lot to do. We're at the top now, just looking over the other side. And there's the hill in the background with the scar that we'll be walking. And as we walk along the path, we look to our left and we can see we've got a couple of rock climbers here. Look, sir. We have a quick zoom in on that one. We have a look at stair hole. There we are, we'll make that do. We're just heading down towards the car parks and heritage centre to pick up the path at the other side. Just before we go over the top, we turn round and take a quick shot. We're nearly at the top now. We take another quick look to our left. We've just come over the top now, and let's give you a quick look at the coastline before we go any further. Just a touch of breeze on today, but it's pretty warm. You're walking with a taxi driver today. So all we're doing, we're just following the track on the right hand side. Now we're a bit closer, we can take a better view. Just to the right to me there's a little refreshment van. We'll just give you a pan round again. We're just following the path, look. As you can see, that's just on the edge. While we're here, we'll just have a shot looking back towards Lulworth Cove. There's a bit of breeze on, so it'll be a bit noisy, but it's a fantastic view. Right, and just in front of us now, we've got Durdle Door, and we'll just pan round up the beach. This is a new walk for us down in Dorset, and every time we get a good shot we move along the coast a bit further and we find something a bit better. So there's Durdle Door, beach down below. We've never seen as many people ever since we've been walking. There's people all over, but they're having a great time down on the beach, school kids and everything. Well, we'll head a bit further on. We just keep heading forward. We're going to drop down and back up the other side now. Well, we're back up the top again. Every time you come to the top, you've got to go to the bottom. This is a stiff walk. It's up, down, up, down, up, down. But we keep heading forward. As we head downhill, we can see what looks like a sea stack there, just stood in the water on its own. And if we look to the right, I think we've got an artist there doing some painting. Let's just have a closer look. Well, it looks to me as if he's making a very nice job indeed, from what I can see through my camera lens. Well, we've made it to the top of the next hill, and as you can see, we're right on the edge here. Let's show you. It's very breezy, but the scenery's absolutely stunning. So we just head forward, drop down to the bottom again, and then back up on the trail on the right hand side. Looks like there's a beacon or something at the top. We look across, we can see a boat just down below. Good excuse to have a rest. We keep going. We walk past the beacon on our right hand side. We head forward across the top, following the fence line. It's levelled out a bit now. And we've got two army lads running in front of us. Let's have a look. Well, they're a lot younger and fitter than we are. You go about 500 yards past the monument. Where them army lads were going, we followed them, but not as fast. Eventually you'll come to like a stone in front of you, says Dagger's Gate. We turn right there and head inland through that metal gate in front of you. As we head along the top of the field, slowly turning to make our way back, we decide to have a look where we've been, and we can see that that's a pretty good walk, up and down, up and down, up and down. But we just keep following the fence line forward. Eventually you'll see a gate in front of you. Make your way towards the gate, and just in front of the gate you'll see a post that says Dagger's Gate 1 3/4. So all you do is head forward on the inside of the fence across the open field. We'll be back to you. So we just keep heading forward across the top. We've just been with this bloke, and he's been telling us where we should go and giving us a few ideas for tomorrow. Just keep heading forward across the top to a gate. You'll see a sign that says Newlands Farm. We turn right there, we're heading towards the caravan site. Just keep to the left hand side of the field, but we're heading towards the top side of the caravan park there, look. But the farmer's cutting the grass, so it's not quite as distinct in the path as it should be. If you look in the distance, you'll see like a water trough on the left hand side of the field near to the hedge, and the path more or less goes at the side of there. You can see the caravan park on your right. We're not far off being back now, but as we walk along near the caravan site, we look to our right hand side and see a load of cattle heading down somewhere. We have a look and we think it's a water trough. And if we look just up from the cattle, we've got a ship out to sea there. Keep to the fence line at the top of the field, and you'll go through a gate, and that'll take you down a little track with the hedge on your left and fence on your right hand side. We're about a field away from the caravan park. Just follow the track for about 5 minutes. As it starts sloping down, you'll see the buildings in front of you. Turn immediate right there. You'll walk round in front of the farm, and just in front of you you'll see the road. Head straight through the gate, uphill slightly. That brings you out at the top of Durdle Door Caravan Park. Just turn right there, downhill, and that brings you out to West Lulworth. Well, we're more or less back now. We hope you've enjoyed our walk from Lulworth Cove along the Juassic Coast of Dorset to Durdle Door round. You've been walking with a taxi driver today.